Children, last class we revised our lesson 3, forgiving others. Today we are going to revise lesson 4 and 5. Your lesson 4, living together. See, here we had one story, learning from plants. In the American flatlands grew a little plant with 4 leaves. The leaves were happy together. They shared their food and water. They talked and laughed. Sometimes they even played hide and seek when there was a breeze. One day, the biggest leaf was in a bad mood. "I won't share the water with you," he said. He blocked off the water supply coming from the roots to the other leaves. The other leaves were thirsty and sad. The next day he said, "I won't share the food with you anymore." He blocked off the food supply, which the roots were sending them. The other leaves were now thirsty and hungry. Slowly they began to dry up. One day they all died. The big leaf was happy. "Now I can have all the food and water to myself," he thought. But then he found that he too was dry and thirsty. He too was hungry. What had happened? The plant was dying. So the roots were also dying. They stopped sending food or water to the leaves. By being selfish, the big leaf had cut off the food and water supply to himself also. He was well and alive only as long as the other leaves were well and alive. When they died, he began to die too. This is the story of living together. Now your notes. Living together. Choose the correct answers. Living together in dash means being together as one family. Harmony. 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 Although we are dash in many ways, we need each other. Different. 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 We too must care for others and help them in times of dash. Trouble. 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 Dash with our family and friends makes us feel strong and happy. Living. Living. Fifth one, we dash each other in good times and bad times. Need. Need. Second Roman letter, fill in the blanks. In the American flatlands grew a little plant with dashed leaves. 4. Four. The leaves dashed their food and water. Shared. Shared. One day the dash leaf was in bad mood. Biggest. Biggest. Slowly the other leaves began to dash up, dry up. By being selfish, the big leaf had cut off the food and water supply to himself also. Selfish. 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 Match the following. Living together. Musical instruments. African flatlands. Water supply. Root. Plant. Now your fifth lesson, caring for others. Caring for others. Here you have a story, The Girl Who Cared. The Girl Who Cared. The year was 1900. India's villages were very poor and people were suffering with many diseases. Many died as there were not many hospitals. Young women died while giving birth to their babies. Children died of different diseases. Life was hard for poor people. A young American girl, Ida Scudder, was visiting her father, a doctor, in a town called Vellore in South India. One night, a man came and knocked on their door. "My wife is going to have a baby," he said. "I need a lady doctor. Can you help me?" Ida was alone at home. Ida's father, who was a doctor, and her mother had gone to see another sick person very far away. Ida was very young and did not know what to do to help him, so the man went away. A little later, another man came and said the same thing to her. This happened 3 times in the same night. Next morning, Ida got to know that all the 3 women and their babies had died because there were no doctors to help them through this difficult time. Ida was very upset. She cared about the women of this place. They were very poor and had no one to help them. She wanted to help them in some way. How can I help them? She thought. What do they need the most? What they needed the most was a lady doctor. But where was she to find one? There were very few lady doctors in India at that time. She thought about it for a while. She decided to go back to America and train to be a doctor. Then she returned to Vellore. Nothing had changed there. There was still no lady doctor. Women and children still died of diseases. Ida rented a small room in the town and opened a hospital for women and children. Today, the small clinic has grown into a big hospital called the Christian Medical College and Hospital. It began with Ida Scudder's desire to help people in need and actually do something about it. This is the story, The Girl Who Cared. Now, the notes for this lesson 5, Caring for Others. Choose the correct answer. A dash person makes others happy. Caring. C-A-R-I-N-G. Caring. Dash around and see who needs your love and care. Look. L-O-O-K. Look. We also have to find out what exactly others dash. Need. N-E-E-D. Need. One caring act can dash to another. Lead. L-E-A-D. Lead. If everybody tries to do at least one caring act a day, the dash will become wonderful place. World. W-O-R-L-D. World. Second Roman letter, fill in the blanks. A young American girl, Ida Scudder, was visiting her father, a doctor, in a town called dash Vellore. V-E-L-L-O-R-E. Vellore. Young women died while giving dash to their babies. Birth. B-A-R-T-H. Birth. The people needed the most was a dash doctor. Lady. L-A-D-Y. Lady. Ida decided to go back to dash and train to be a doctor. America. A-M-E-R-I-C-A. America. Ida opened a dash for women and children. Hospital. H-O-S-P-I-T-A-L. Hospital. Match the following. A policeman. Town. An ayah. Children. A zookeeper. Animals. A nurse. Sick people. A gardener. Garden. Okay, children. Now your revision have revised this lesson 4 and 5, and your exam portions lesson 3, 4, 5. Study thoroughly. Okay, children. Okay.